Hello, Melton Nation. We are here today with the wonderful Director of Operations, Lisa Mason, and she is going to help us understand macros, which can be a confusing topic sometimes. So she's here to clear some things up for us and help us use them successfully.
Hey Melton drivers, how are ya? I'm going to talk about a very important topic. It may not be the most glamorous, but we're going to talk about macros. So did you know that we have a total of 35 macros that we use? That's a lot of macros to memorize and to use every day. So what we do have for you is a quick list in our DRG that you guys can access at any time. And we're also going to put this on Facebook and an infographic for you guys so you can have that at your disposal as well. But what I want to talk about today are some of the daily macros that we need from you that helps us plan for your next load. And let's face it, everyone wants to keep moving up and down the road. So this will help you guys and help us get you moving a lot quicker. So it's pretty basic. The very first one is, hey, we need you to arrive to the shipper. That's pretty easy. Okay? The second one is when you punch in your loaded call. This tells us that you're loaded and you're ready to get going. But it's important for you to know and to enter your loaded mackerel when the last piece of freight is put on your trailer. Not when the first piece, but the last piece. You don't have to secure it. You don't have to tarp it. We just want to know when that last piece of product is put on that trailer. And that's the point where you enter in that loaded call. Okay? The next one, and this one is really, really important, which is the rolling call, which is macro 12. What this does for us is it tells us when you are actually going to arrive to your destination. So we use this as a tool. The driver managers update your screen, which informs our TAM managers, or our TAMs, our territory account managers, when you're going to be in their area for the next load. So this is critical. So when we don't get this rolling call from you, we're kind of left in the dark a little bit and going off of our assumptions of when you're going to arrive. So this one is critical. The next one down here is our weight scales. Okay? This is our MAC 49. The reason why this is so important is because if you are over gross or just off on your axles, you can't keep going down the road without incurring fines. So if we can take care of this in the beginning, send us those weights. We're going to know if we need to adjust or send you back to the shipper and get you going. Okay? And then the last one is you're arrived at your consignee, which is pretty basic. But these are the main ones that are going to help us get you down the road quicker. So it's important that you guys use those each and every time. Moving over here to when we have loads that have additional stops. Your macro 3 is real simple. I've arrived at that stop. Your macro 4 says, hey, I'm done. I've departed that stop and I'm going the next way. You're still going to use the other macros I just talked about with your scaling your weights and arriving at the final destination and including your rolling call that gives us that advice of when you're going to be there. So you want to use all of those. The other one is when you have to change your appointment time. Let's say you're delayed at the shipper or you ran into weather, there's an accident on the roadways that's causing you some wait time. This macro 51 is very similar to your rolling call. It's going to give us an ETA update, which in turn will let our planners know when you're going to be at that final destination. And that's real critical, okay? So all in all, it ties back to communication, guys. It takes all of us working together, and the macros I just talked about today is your way of communicating with us. So lastly, we just want to thank you guys for being the best guys on the roadways, and we look forward to seeing you next time when you're in Tulsa. Thanks, guys.